Good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss class 11 chapter number 1st, Constitution as a living document. As you know that this is the first chapter of 11th class NCERT, and in NCERT less data has been given in your book. So today I am here to teach this topic, and we shall teach and I will teach the whole topic in a detailed form. First of all, we all know very that in 1765 British East India Company got the rights, all the Diwani rights of Bihar, Bengal and Odisha. You can remember it as BBU in 1765. After getting the rights of Diwani of BBU, then many charter acts came to India. For example, first act came to India was 1773 Regulating Act, and after it 1784 Pitt's India Act, and after this 1813 Charter Act, 1833 Charter Act, next one is 1858 Charter Act, next one 1909 Minto Marley Reform, 1919 Montagu-Chelmsford Reform, and in 1935 Government of India Act. I wrote all these acts just because of this Government of India Act 1935, because this was a very large document and we have copied 250 articles from there. Now come to the point. As we know that a person was M.N. Roy. M.N. Roy was a communist person, and in 1934 first time he demanded for the constitution. In 1934 he demanded the constitution for independent India. Later, officially in 1935 Congress accepted the demand and they started work on it. Finally, during the time period of 1939 and 1939, when the Second World War started, in 1940 August offer came to India, and after it Cripps Mission Plan came to India, and many a proposal were rejected by the Indian National Congress as well as Muslim League. Finally, in 1946 Cabinet Mission Plan 2 came to India. What was Cabinet Mission Plan? Cabinet Mission Plan arrived in India in March 1946. There were 3 members who came to India. First one was Sir Stafford Cripps. Second one was A.V. Alexander, and third one was Sir Patrick Lawrence. So the main motive of Cabinet Mission Plan was to form a constitution for independent India. Sir Patrick Lawrence. Now, point was that how Constitutional Assembly will be elected, because at this time, as all we know it, that India was not independent. That's why universal adult franchise was not given to the citizens of India. So on 10 lakh people, 1 seat was allotted. This was the management of seats. That total number of seats were 396 in Constitutional Assembly, where 286 seats was allotted to British Indian state, British Indian states, and 93 seats was allotted to the princely states. Every representative of every community was represented in the Constitutional Assembly except Mahatma Gandhi, because Mahatma Gandhi did not accepted it. That's why he was not the member of Constitution Assembly. Now come to the point that now on every 10 lakh people 1 seat was allotted. These people were elected from different kind of legislative assemblies, and they came in the parliament. Now what was the work of the Constitution Assembly? We shall discuss here. Constitutional Assembly was divided into 13 minor committees and some major 13 minor committees and some major committees. The main committee of Constitution Assembly was Drafting Committee. Drafting Committee. Drafting Committee. Chairperson or chairman of Drafting Committee was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. And there were also several members who were included in Constitutional Draft Committee. First one was Sir K.M. Munshi. K.M. Munshi. Second one, Sayyid Muhammad Sadullah. Third, Alladi Krishna Swami Iyer. Alladi Krishna Swami Iyer. Fourth one was N. Madhav Rao. T. Krishnamachari. Iyengar. So these people were in draft committee, and the main purpose of drafting committee was to form a constitution for independent India. Now come to the point that how these people done their work. First of all, they studied a lot of constitution of different countries, and many provisions we have taken, 250 articles we have taken from Government of India Act. Our fundamental rights, we have taken it from the Bill of Rights, which was a concept in United States of America. Parliamentary system, whole parliamentary system we have adopted from Britain. Constitutional amendment system, we have taken this process from South Africa. Suspension of fundamental rights during the time period of emergency, this provision we have taken from Germany, and rule of law is from Japan. Concurrent list and language of preamble we have taken from Australia. Many things like independent judiciary, impeachment over the president, all these provisions we have taken from the United States of America. From the Ireland we have taken DPSP, and from USSR we have taken fundamental duties. So all provisions we have taken from different types of country, and after studied a lot, the Constitution Assembly formed a constitution for independent India.